This video was presented by the EA Creator Network. I just wanted to remind you that you can use my code UrbanSims upon checkout when purchasing any Sims 4 content via the EA app or thesims.com. By doing so, you're directly supporting me as a creator, and I can't thank you enough. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're here checking out the Sims 4 Kitchen Clutter Kit. There are 3 kits in total being released today, and I think out of all of them, this is probably the one that I'm least excited for. Like, I love clutter and stuff. There's nothing against the kit per se. I just think the other two, the Sims 4 Restoration Workshop Kit and the Sims 4 Golden Years Kit, are definitely my favorite so far. I haven't actually looked at them, so how am I going to even say that? Anyways, I'm rambling. Who cares? Signs of life. A whole lot of living happens in the kitchen, and this kit will help you highlight that with groceries, open cereal boxes, cleaning supplies, and more. There's even a refrigerator with magnets and drawings to show the impact of family on the space around them. Family friendly. The functional family focused items in this kit include a lunchbox, kitchen timer, recipe tablet, cookie jar, and more. Whether Sims are cooking or grabbing a quick bite to go, this kit has them covered. It's perfect for busy families. I currently don't have a refrigerator, so we're gonna go in with the Magnet Marvel fridge. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason, I thought maybe, perhaps, just maybe, there would be individualized magnets and things that we could actually put on the fridge. Yeah, I got my hopes up, but this is still really cute. I love all of the different swatches here. Kind of changes like the imagery and the artistry. And then if we go into the last few swatches, well, the last 2 swatches, we have a black swatch and a nice kind of like silvery gray swatch. So that's pretty much what the little fridge looks like. Just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna make it black. And then let me see what else we could do here. Oh, there is a sink. It's called the Casual Clutter Sink. I'm gonna throw that in just to make our kitchen complete. And if you look inside there, there's actually some dishes and stuff, and I think that might be even a sponge. Now that we've got our basic appliances covered, I'm gonna go through each item in chronological order. I'm trying to use bigger words, y'all. So we're gonna go with the Culinary Caddy. This is interesting. I love this. Sometimes I feel like in my builds, I want to have maybe an island or just kind of something separating the kitchen from like the dinette or the dining room, and I feel like this is going to be that perfect addition because it's there, it exists, it's doing something but not too much. And sometimes honestly the counters can just get really bulky, but that is what it looks like. I love the disorganization over here. That is so realistic, definitely lived in. And the little towel as well. I'm assuming you can put things on here. So here is a little lunchbox. Ooh, this is cute. Unfortunately, I don't think this is something that your Sims can actually use. I don't know if it's functional or not. I know some items are functional, but I'm not sure which ones. I think like the timer, perhaps, and I don't know. We'll have to figure it out later. But look how cute this little lunchbox is. I love that. All right, so let's see what else we have here. We have our kitchen timer by Llama Lux Appliances. I'm gonna throw that, I would say probably next to the stove. I'm curious to see how this is going to function. Like, what is its purpose? How is it going to behave? How is it going to act? Here are all the individual swatches, lots of fun colors, a couple pastels in there. Definitely a cute little item to spruce up your kitchen. I kind of want to move this lunchbox. It's like throwing me off a little bit. We're going to put it here on the table just to give us a little more room to the counters. Okay, so Fresh Finds grocery bag, that is up next. And I like the mesh of this. I really do. It's kind of big and bulky. The bread looks good. The fresh vegetables also look really nice. I like the carton of milk in there. That is cool. I wonder what it looks like if we filter through the swatches. So the first one, right, looks like a little bit of a paper bag, but then as we go through, it looks like some of these become tote bags, right? Like reusable bags. That's kind of nice. I love the patterns on these. This green one is really nice. There's a couple storage containers here. We have the Snap and Stash bin. This is going to be the small variation there. I think I want to say it's clear. It appears to be maybe rice or something in there. We're gonna throw its big brother right next to it, and that actually looks really nice on the counter. I like these so far. I want to see what else is in here. So it looks like we got popcorn. Those are some really big nuts. Okay. I don't even know how to like get myself out of that. Okay. These are nuts, right? They're nuts. They're big old nuts. All right. You know what? I'm taking it too far, but yeah, I think those are nuts or noodles. I don't know what they are. I have no clue what half of these meshes are. And I think after that little debacle, I'm not going to even continue. See, we've needed a cutting board, and this one is called the Slice of Life, which reminds me of a mod that I used to use long time ago. This actually looks really nice. I think I want to say there are mats or something underneath this, like table mats or what have you. I have no clue what is under here, but I like the clutter of it. And oh my gosh, y'all, look at that. There's even knife marks in there from, you know, chopping up your vegetables. Let's check out the vintage scale by Llama Luxe Appliances. I'm gonna put this right here. At this point, I feel like my kitchen is getting really cluttered, but I just, like I said, want to show you the items in a proper environment so you get a better idea of how they'll look. That's cool. I'm not sure if this is functional. I feel like it might be, but we'll have to go and give it a look a little bit later. So here is the gourmet greenery. This is super cute. It's on like a little tray or something. I really wish we had like window shelves, because how cute would this be, like right over the sink? I love that. Oh my gosh, I love that so much. Just the idea of it is getting me excited. Let's zoom in a little bit. I have no clue what type of plants these are, but they're cute. And yeah, that's what it looks like. And like I said, they're on this little tray here. Oh my gosh, they're so adorable. I love the like little plants like this. Our next item has been in front of your face the entire time. It is this backsplash. I have somewhat of a love-hate relationship with it, and I'll tell you why. I like the idea of it, but I do feel like there should have been more variations of this in terms of length, because putting this together like tile by tile style, for some reason, it's not like it's difficult inherently, right? But there's also this break in the tiles that, I don't know, it doesn't look natural, I guess. It doesn't look seamless. And so I don't know how much use I will get out of this, especially if you go into the lighter swatches. It is so damn obvious. The darker swatches aren't as in your face, but I'm not sure that this is giving everything that I thought it would give. However, there is some artwork. This is the favorful frames. Okay, that like threw me off for a sec. This is cute. I love like the little fruitsies, and I love the art style too. So we can even go through, and there's a whole bunch of different artwork. That broccoli is adorable. I love that. And there's even like a little void critter too. Oh, this is cute. The freezer bunny in the cereal. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if they made like freezer bunny cereal? Would you buy it? Would you buy it? You'd buy it. Oh, look at the grilled cheese and the lemon. I do like this a lot. What I don't like though is how off center I have it. That is really cute. I would use this in like a little cafe or something, you know. So more containers, kitchen storage jar. I am at this point not even sure where to put this, but we're gonna throw it right there. Hopefully there's nothing like, okay, nothing crazy is happening with this one. We've got some carrot sticks. There is what appears to be pasta noodles. It almost looks like crinkle fries, you know, but that doesn't even make no damn sense. And oh, my favorite, pickles. Hell yeah, I freaking love pickles. What are the red things on the jar? Oh my God. Okay, the meshes, they're throwing me off. Oh, okay, so sensational cereals. I was looking forward to these. Again, running out of room here, so I'm probably going to get rid of our cutting board. Hopefully you don't mind. You already saw that, but you know, there's a lot of items in here that I truly have been wanting in terms of clutter, and often find myself downloading them, like, you know, through custom content or whatever. So I'm excited to have these for sure. I love even how some of the swatches have crumbs on the counter. Oh, I love that. That is so cute. We have more kitchen essentials. Literally, it's called Sink Side Essentials. This is a little rack. Oh, wait, you can... Oh, okay, that makes sense though. It's a container. You could probably stack it on top of another container. Oh my God. Okay, cool. I love that. So these are stackable in case you didn't know, but take a look at this. So you have everything that you need to keep your kitchen clean. We've got a sponge over there. Okay, sorry for my poor camera skills. We got a sponge, a brush, a couple different soaps there. I'm envisioning maybe hand soap and then some dish soap. That's really neat. These are the swatches. I don't even feel the need to go through these anymore because 9 times out of 10 it really doesn't make a difference. Naturally, when you're cooking in the kitchen, you need to have an oven mitt. Okay, I can't even tell you how many times I've literally burnt my fingerprints off because I think I'm cool and my sweater, my hoodie sleeve can keep me safe, and that's just it just never works out. I always end up burning myself, and I've gotten some pretty gnarly burns. So this might be my friendly reminder to get myself a kitchen mitt. And for some reason I'm thinking of a cactus kitchen mitt. Like, wouldn't that be the cutest thing ever? Because like this is almost the shape of a cactus. We're in the last half of the catalog, and the next item is the Brew and Sip Mug Tree, which I think would look absolutely beautiful next to a coffee maker. How cool is this? This is definitely a different concept. We have the old base game one for freaking years now, so I'm excited to get something new and a little more fresh. I hate to do this, y'all, because I like to see everything at a glance, but I gotta get rid of some of the stuff on the counter because there's just so much kitchen clutter. Speaking of which, here is a little kitchen canister. And of course, like with these items, you can always add in some variation here. You can take another one and scale it down and put it next to each other just to have a little bit of a height difference there. Here are all the individual swatches in case anybody wants to look at them. It's a little underwhelming, I'm gonna admit. For a canister, it's not that exciting. Actually, it's okay. It's just kind of there. We also got some dishes and some plates, so I'm just gonna throw those up here. This is the topsy-turvy tableware. I like that. That's super cute. Look at it. All right. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it, but it's kind of adorable, right? A little bit, yeah? Okay, that's super neat. Let's put this one next to it. Oh, I like that. So if you're doing your dishes, oh, see, that makes sense. You could actually just put it right next to your sink, and it kind of gives you the vibe that you don't have a dishwasher. I guess, I don't know. Or maybe you do, and you just want to hand wash something. Maybe it's just not dishwasher safe. You know, something I was just thinking of, that's kind of why I lost my thought for a second, is I always forget to put a dishwasher in my Sims homes. Does anybody else just not use a dishwasher? Like in real life, I would be lost without it, right? I would be literally lost. But for some reason, The Sims, it's just one of those appliances that I never put down. The cookie jar, I do believe, is also functional. I'm not sure. I think I read that in the description. It is the Jar of Delights. This swatch here has some delicious chocolate chip cookies, and I don't think anything changes within the jar itself, but you are able to change the color of the lid. We have more cleaning supplies. Handy Dandy Cleaning Caddy is up next. This is what it looks like. I love this. And also, I feel like this would go really nicely with the restoration kit that we also got today. We have 8 items left, and the next one is the Utensil Utopia. I don't know where I want to put this. I think I would probably put this right here next to the stove because that's where you're going to be using most of the utensils, right? I'm gonna put that right there. So we've got like some plastic utensils in there. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then we also have what appears to be like wood utensils. I hate wood utensils. I know they're better for you or whatever, but like they mold, I think, and it grosses me out. What is this? The flower powered ensemble. Oh, this is cute. Wait, hold on. Okay, I actually like this. Oh my gosh, this is an interesting concept. Having a clutter item that kind of makes it look like you were preparing breakfast just a moment ago. I love messy items. I really do. I don't know what the sim was trying to make, but the little flower container is so cute. Oh my gosh, I really like that. Okay, cool. Let me see what else we have here. We've got a cookbook. I'll put that down. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. I really do like this kit so far. What else do we have? The clutter carousel. You're gonna have to have some serious counter space to be able to use all of these items. And I think that's kind of cool because not every kitchen's gonna look the same. There's no way you're gonna be able to put all of this out. It's insane. Oh, we have another kind of like mid-cooking decor item. This is the cookie chaos. Okay, so that's what it's called. I don't know which way you would face this, but I'm gonna get you guys up close and personal here. There is some chocolate chips. I think that's butter or something. I'm not sure. We all even have like little cookie cutters. I think that is super cool. Flavor Haven. All right, so this looks like it's some type of spice rack, and I love how it complements the little cookbook so well. And you know what? I don't even think this is a cookbook, y'all. I think this is like a digital cookbook. That's interesting. I just realized that. Okay, I like that concept. You know, welcome to the modern era. It isn't 2014 anymore. Wow, surprise. Every kitchen would not be complete without an elite knife block. This knife block is super fancy. I do feel like we've gotten something like this, or maybe I've just seen it somewhere before. That is really cool. How does this even work? I guess, oh wait, I get it. It goes in between the glass and the board. Oh, that is really cool. That is super cool. I really like that a lot. I really like that a lot. It's definitely better than the one that we've had in the base game for a while now. Is this a fruit basket? Oh, it is the Bountiful Harvest basket. I do not know why I feel the need to keep reading off every single one of the item titles. I don't know if anybody actually cares what the names are, but sometimes they get a little quirky. They get a little creative, and I like to read them off to you. But that, I believe, friends, is our last item, and our kitchen is looking pretty damn lived in, pretty cluttered. Now, the items that are functional, I'm gonna have to go back and lay them out for you, do a little testing, because I want to make sure I show you and I don't actually forget this time. I believe I've laid down all of the functional items, but I might have missed maybe one possibly. It's still unclear whether or not you're able to cook on this little island, but I don't think you're going to be able to, considering the type of object that it is. I don't know if the game actually registers it as a counter or not. That is something for you to explore. But the rest of the items do have some functionality to them. So for instance, this little grocery bag, you can open it. So I think you could store like fruits and vegetables in there. And then you can also purchase groceries straight from the grocery bag itself, which is actually really cool. We can grab a bottle of milk, we can snag a couple carrots, maybe even get a thing of cheese, some eggs here. I don't know, just kind of whatever you need. Fill up your bag, and then it's going to be inside your little grocery bag. Isn't that so cool? I think that's amazing. Now, I don't know if everybody's going to have all of these items available. I think it's dependent on what packs you have. But I really liked that. I thought that was super cool. So over here, we have our little cereal boxes where we can have Ingrid grab the cereal. Now, there might be just the slightest of issue with her actually being able to reach it because it's a little bit further back in the counter, but I'm hopeful she'll be able to snag some. I don't know. Hold on. She's making me nervous here. Gosh. All right, cool. So she's able to snag some cereal from the cereal boxes, which I also think is really neat. The recipe tablet is also functional. So you can cook a grand meal. You can teach your family recipes, create a family recipe. Basically everything that you can do in a cookbook or you could do on a fridge, you're able to do on this little tablet. The timer acts as an alarm clock, so you can set the alarm for the room, and then the cookie jar indeed allows you to go and grab yourself a little treat. So I think that's everything in terms of functionality. There might be just a couple other items or maybe nothing at all that I forgot, which is what I'm hoping for, fingers crossed. But overall, I really, really like this kit so freaking much. I haven't checked out the restoration kit yet, but I'm really excited for that. And you'll probably see Ingrid in that video too. But anyways, y'all, I hope you all enjoyed this little overview. If you did, you know what to do. Don't forget to go ahead and comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below if the sun doesn't shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.